Good evening, EagleNick audience. Now, I'm hoping that this live stream doesn't pick up that real loud music coming over there, clear across the parking lot over 100 yards away. I'm really and truly hoping it will not pick up that there music because YouTube will probably try to copyright strike EagleNick if it was to pick up that there music. Hello again, Braden Kirk. How you doing? Glad to see ye. I wasn't able to get over there on the little tables I want to get on because them people are back learning how to do different types of dances. Now, the music is so loud, I can hear it so clear over here that I know good and well if I was sitting within 20 feet of them, rather maybe 20 yards, that it would definitely pick it up because they are over 100, around 100 yards away from me, I'd say, and I can hear it plain as day at times. It sounds like they have turned it down a lot, and I'm glad for that because I didn't want this here live stream to pick up that there music. Good evening, Mr. Good Time. How are you doing? EagleNick Audits has had a fairly good day. Now, I was not able to get any dinner tonight because I thought that Greater Works of Dalton was serving, but I went up there and they was not anybody there except for the people that was hungry. There was nobody there that was actually going to serve. Now, I thought I heard somebody up behind me, but I do not see anybody. My buddy Arthur is going riding by. We are just sitting down here chilling out, keeping an eye on that there entrance, enjoying another beautiful day that is coming to a close. Now that is somebody learning how to drive there coming down the center. Now I'm a little bit early by about 30 minutes to an hour from the time I usually do my live streams in the evening. So how is everybody doing? Anybody else gonna step on up to the chat and say howdy? Say hello. Say buongiorno. ¿Qué pasa, amigos? Buenos días, senores. I thought them there people was about to leave, but it don't look like it now. It looks like they planning on staying a while. Does not seem like there is anybody else gonna say hey into the chat except for Mr. Braden Kirk and Mr. Goodtime. But EagleNick appreciates everyone who is there. Maybe the rest of the people ain't got a tongue. Good evening, MB. How are you doing again? Well, they got some little kids getting out of that there truck. I don't want to get on the live stream. They just little bitty kids. Got one going to one side of the playground and one going to the other. I'm doing pretty good, just sitting down here chilling out at the park. Wasn't able to get any dinner tonight at the Greater Works of Dalton because I stayed up there until about 10 or 15 after 5, and there was never anybody there except for the people that was there to eat. I didn't see anybody there that was going to serve anything, so I just came on back to the house. Momo, how are you doing? Glad to see. How are you doing today, Momo? And them people is back over there learning how to dance again, so I was trying to wait them out to where I could get back over there onto that little table. Seemed to get a better connection. And this is the end of the park where the parents or grandparents bring their children or grandchildren. And if you know me, you know I do not like to live stream or record children. Hello, RG. How are you doing? It is a wonderful, beautiful day. Put my elbow up on this here our table is tearing my elbow up, but I keep saying I'm gonna bring a cushion to put on this here bench seat so I won't have a butt that looks like a waffle after I sit on it for about an hour or so. But I always forget. I say I'm going to. At least this time I remembered to bring my water. Of course, I got my can to hold up the phone with. This is what I use to prop up my phone right here. Just like this. Good evening, Calgary Community Watch. It is great to see you again, brother. How are you doing? It is a fine day in Dalton, Georgia. The weather is great. Hello, Marlon. How are you doing? EagleNick Audits is doing well and hope you are too. Good evening, Max Toro. How are you doing, brother? Or sister. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I can't really see that there picture. Doctor Who, what, where? What dadgum live stream was you on that you got mooned? Everybody, be sure to check out Calgary Community Watch's YouTube channel. And also check out Northwoods Press, NH Mountain Girl. There are so many others. Check out my subscriptions. I subscribe to a bunch of good channels. Just go through them and see what you like. James, how are you doing again, brother? Glad to see you one more time. Now, it is a beautiful, gorgeous day out here. No, I do think them people is about to leave over now. I'm going to walk out here and look to see if I can see. Yes, they are pulling out right now. That is part of their group pulling out right there in that darn van. That way I can get away from this playground. I did not want to have to start live streaming here. I figured they wouldn't be long, but I didn't know how long they were going to be. I didn't want to wait too late to start the live stream. Now these children move around a lot over here. Our live stream. We are riding with EagleNick Audits. As soon as I stop here for just a second. Good evening, Mr. Alan Davis. The sun is shining bright in Dalton, Georgia. Well, they ain't left yet. They're still sitting at the table. They must be having a picnic this time. Looks like my buddy's got the other table, the one that come up and talked to us, drives the big black Nissan truck. Thought they would be leaving by now. There's one of them done pulled out, so they're hanging around for a while this time. They're fixing to start dancing again, so I'm going to go over here to this other table and I'm going to live stream them, I guess. I thought they was leaving and I could acquire that table they've been using that I normally use, but they are not. So We are going to park right over here this time. It's going right.
Hey. You shaved your beard.
Yeah, I shaved it all off. All right. There's the reflectors. There's the light. Nope, I was holding it in my hand. I had one hand on the handlebars and one hand on the phone. Now I'm sure she's fixing to crank that music up, and like I said, as loud as it was, YouTube will copyright strike it, so I'm going to have to mute the sound. Or maybe walk a little far away from it so we won't pick it up. We'll go over here toward the creek, maybe hang around on the bridge for a little bit to see if we can give them time to get gone. She's fixing to crank up the music, so I might try to make sure I keep talking so as this here thing don't pick it up, if you know what I mean, Burn. Yeah, right now I'm just using a soup can to prop it up on a table or wherever. That's all I've got is a cell phone. I've actually got two of them I use. I got this new one and I still got old Snatchy. I call it Snatchy because it's the one I had when it got snatched out of my hand by the Dalton Police Department. It looks like that would run her battery down with her daytime lights on, or maybe she left her lights on if them ain't daytime running lights. But the creek is down a little bit more now. Yeah, Georgia has changed a lot since the 80s, though. It's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here. Wait a minute, I do live here. Sometimes I wish I could say that I just visited. So where's everybody else from? Is anybody else going to step on up in the chat? Give a shout out to you. John C., glad to see you again. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. In violent times, you shouldn't have to sell your soul. In black and white, they really, really ought to know. Let's see what we get right here. Now maybe we are far enough away that we can still see the dance, but we do not pick up the sound. That way YouTube won't copyright strike me. That there tree limb is in the way, but I wouldn't break it off of there for nothing. We had a man and woman just walk by. You might have picked up their voices, but I did not live stream them as they was going by. I'm trying to wait on that there table over there to become open so that I can use it. It looks like it might be a minute, so how about we try this? I've done live streams showing a lot of other stuff. How about I try to get one showing this here creek? Or maybe better from this view. I just got to make sure it don't fall off here and fall down there in that dark creek. You know what I mean? There we go. What about that there view? Everybody like that? Does that look pretty cool? Just trying to ride that storm out and wait on that there picnic table to get open. I could have sat there at the other table, but the gentleman was sitting there eating some stuff and I didn't want it to pick him up. Plus, like I said, they was blaring that there. So YouTube could pick it up from there. It's a little risky having this thing sitting up here like this. I'd hate for it to fall off down in there. That would be the end of the live stream, and it might be the end of that there phone, if you know what I mean, Vern. Yep, that is a nice view of the creek. Hope you're all doing well this morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Now it is coming up on the evening here in Dalton, Georgia. Calgary, brother, you need to get you a cell phone and start live streaming. If you get you a phone and start live streaming, it will make a world of difference. You live stream some of them there military vehicles, and brother, you watch out. Your channel's gonna start jumping. I don't know how long it get to 1,000 subscribers, but once you start getting them live streams popping of the killer content that you are recording, I would say within 6 months you could pick up 10,000 subscribers, no problem. Maybe more than that. With the kind of content you acquire, I'm sure you could get a lot of it that would go viral. Live streams are the key. Now, I've got 70,000 views on some of my live streams. Now, these ones here lately has not been getting that many views. I do not know if it is because of the bad internet connection or what. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, brother, it is. It really is. But if you would get you a cell phone to start live streaming on, it would take off like a rocket. After you did a few live streams, it builds up where you can do more in a day. You could get 200 or 300 subscribers or more every single day. Now that other fellas are leaving from that table, so we're gonna move back up here to that table and hope that lady don't turn that music up too loud, because if she does, I'll have to mute the sound. I was hoping. Listen, I hear a squirrel. Good evening, staying off the grid. How are you doing again, my friend? Long time no see in the live stream. Now, they could be a bunch of old ladies be slapped down here, but old EagleNick Audits does not slap old ladies. I do not slap young ladies. I do not slap any ladies. EagleNick Audits is a lover and not a fighter. Hey, I'm telling you, Alan, Calgary has some awesome content. And if he could start live streaming, I'm telling you, the sky is the limit. He would have one of the most popular YouTube channels, I guarantee it. You would just have to see the amazing videos. Calgary, let me give you another hint about when you are uploading your videos. Always have them set to be uploading on private. So after you get them uploaded, you take and add your hashtags to them in the description, of course, and then you go back to the audience and set it for an instant premiere, and that is about the same as a live stream. Oh, yeah, man, it might not have been you. That might have been RF's killing us Sawpit said he didn't have a cell phone. You need to start going live, doing them lives, because I'm telling you, the more lives you do, the more the subscribers you pick up. There had been some live streams where I picked up over 100 subscribers each time I was live. Just make sure you remember them there hashtags in the description, and make sure to go in down there where it says the tags and that other stuff. Click on it. After you click on edit, go down to where it says tags, and I don't remember what all else it says, but click on that thing that says tags and change your YouTube license from the standard YouTube license to the Creative Commons attribution. There's only two licenses, standard and the Creative Commons attribution. That way, if anybody gets your content through fair use, they had to attribute the video or short, whatever they get, back to the original content creator. Now that wind is starting to pick up a little bit, but it feels real good out here. It's a little shady. It ain't real hot. Now it's real hot out there in that sun, I'm sure. Oh, crap. I've turned that sound down a little bit. Yeah, it really surprised me that got up there Greater Works of Dalton and there wasn't nobody there to serve anything. Now, there was a few people up there to eat, but there was nobody there to feed them. Now, I was under the impression Ben said that Chef Ben, as I call him, said that they was serving dinner but not lunch. So maybe it might have been they served lunch and not dinner. Now, I hope not. I had went back to the Eagle's Nest and I waited around for a while, but I never saw Chef Ben again. So I do not know if he has came back since I left to come down here. See if I can get this where to set up here. That flag is flying good, or it was until I turned it around on it, and then it just stops flying. The wind dies down. Good evening, Rasputin Patsy. Nope, that is a baseball field, but they ain't nobody playing baseball at the moment. Welcome to the Invisible Man World Series. Now they are finally starting to leave over here. They are doing the round of handshakes. Invisible Man number 1 steps up to the plate. The pitcher winds up, and it is a strike. Strike 1. And the pitcher winds up again. And I got a piss ain't crawling on my toe. It bit me. Strike 2. The catcher's calling the play now. They're watching the first baseline. Can't see nobody over there, though, because they're all invisible mans, if you know what I mean. The pitcher winds up, and it's a direct hit. It's a line drive coming right over the fence. Pow! Hit EagleNick right upside the head. Good thing it was an invisible baseball because I didn't see it coming, if you know what I mean, Bern. Now, I do not know what that girl was saying because I do not speak that darn language, but she was saying something. Oh, they're changing teams. They're going to the other side. I would tell you what the score is, but the scoreboard is invisible as well, and I can't see the score at the moment. When they come milling out, I'll ask somebody who won. It's hard to tell with them all being invisible. You know what I mean, Bern? Good evening, Spencer. Don't tell nobody your secrets, 'cause they wouldn't be secret if you say it out here in that there chat. EagleNick Audits does not use secret detergent. I use their degree. That degree is for men. Secret is for women. If you want to tell a secret, the best way is telegram, telephone, or tell a woman. You know what I mean, Bird? And the flag is flying high, right there near the sky. We still got one of them there gentlemen over there waiting. I guess they're waiting on a ride to come pick them up before they leave that there table, so we could get our usual table looking directly out at the entrance. Now, I guess I could look directly out this way. I guess the question would really be, Spencer, the question wouldn't be, am I keeping secrets? The question is anybody telling me secrets? Now, there is nobody told me no secrets that they would like for me to keep. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you. Good evening, JD 187. So glad to see you one more time. EagleNick Audits. Now, if I am right, it ought to be about 7:09 to 7:10, because I started this here live stream, I think, right at 6:30. We had one of them there hot rod motorcycles. It has been a very beautiful day down here. Now, while I'm down here, I'm going to throw this trash in the trash somebody left laying on the table. Some kind of sauce. It's like salad dressing for a salad. Now, EagleNick doesn't eat salad or salad dressing. They're still showing we've got 58 people in here, but they ain't but about 4 or 5 people said howdy, hello, or anything. Hello again, Cody Hickey, Jack Walls. How are y'all doing this fine evening? We are coming up on the end of another beautiful day. Now, that lady here that's parked sideways, I do believe, is waiting on the gentleman's ride to get here, because I'd say that she is responsible to make sure that he gets a ride home. so that if he don't, maybe they can give him a ride. Glad to hear that, Jack. It rained a lot here the past couple of weeks. It ain't rained in a couple of days now, so we've had some real beautiful weather. Now the gentleman's ride is pulling in now. He is walking over that way. So I'm going to move on over to the other table. They are coming to pick him up. You see, she is leaving. She was waiting to make sure he had a ride. And there comes that little blue. A lot of trash laying around over there. I'll pick all that up when I get over to the table. It's a mighty lot of trash to be left around laying in the park. Now this stuff here is not trash. This is just my stuff. That there can is actually what I propped my phone up with. I think I'm just going to push the bicycle this time. Because I got to hold my bottle of water in my hand while I hold the handlebars and hold the phone in the other hand. I see people leave a lot of trash. Oh, that ain't all trash. That there is it's like shaving cream or whipped cream. That's what all that is right here. That is shaving cream, whipped cream. Oh, that's off a cake. That is icing off of a cake. That'll be covered by piss ants here in a little while. Looks like they got it all over the table. I'll have to watch out for that now. That'll have piss ants crawling all over it, trying to eat me alive. But that is a piece of trash over here. Handy full. 3 low pans and lids. At least they didn't throw the pans and the lids down. I guess they took them with them. All that there is either whipped cream or icing off the top of that there cake. Looks like they got a lot of that there cake in the garbage can as well. There's one of the cake pans. A lot of that cake looks like it got wasted. Gonna see if I can find somewhere to sit down where it ain't got none of that there icing on it. There's that country boy jamming in the Jeep. Oh man, look at this crap. They put that stuff everywhere. That must be shaving cream here. Surely they wouldn't put cake up through there. Make a mess, then they don't clean it up. Looks like they had it all up and down all these posts. Not on this side, though. Maybe they had that there so people would see it to know where there's at. So this looks like a heart. EagleNick loves all y'all. And just a good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they were born. Straighten the curves. Flatten the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. And just some good old boys. Wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the fist system like a two modern day Robin Hood. Yeah, how? EagleNick audits. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. I call myself EagleNick because as a child, my nickname was Eagle because my father kept my hair cut real short. And I had a lady friend who always called me Nick. So therefore, after I witnessed the Dalton Police Department violating a homeless girl's First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, and 14th Amendment rights, in that first video, I did not call myself EagleNick Audits or EagleNick, but after the fact, after I had recorded that to provide a record of exactly what happened, to make sure they did not hurt Miss Pink, also known as Helen, the homeless artist, after I had uploaded it, I had started calling myself EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick. I am an independent journalist, but I'm also a constitutionalist. I believe in the whole Constitution, not just certain amendments, except for that our constitutional amendment that gave the Congress the authority to start a federal income tax. Now, EagleNick Audit says that our federal income tax needs to go because we are taxed enough as it is. You are taxed when you make it. You're taxed when you spend it. You're taxed when you try to save it. You're taxed when you buy groceries. You're taxed when you buy gas. You're taxed when you buy food. You're taxed when you buy dog food or cat food, or taxed when you go to the movies. You know, there's taxes and taxes. It never relaxes. You know what I mean, Burn? No, I have not been to the public library yet, but I do think I need to go cover it because Chef Ben was telling me that they keep them there bathrooms locked at the public library, and you have to go up there to the desk and ask for that there key to get in that there public restroom. Now I'm thinking if they got little kids in there that has to use the bathroom, them parents is not going to have time to go up there and get that there key to open that door to let that child use the restroom. There's going to be little kids having accidents, and maybe even some of the older folks of the older generation could experience the exact same problem. Good evening, Rare Fruit. So glad to see you again. Thank you for stopping in. You got that right, Mr. Cody Hickey. You even pay taxes when you take a crap. When you take a crap, you get ready to fill that tax slap. You gotta buy toilet paper. You buy wet wipes. They're taxed. When you pay that $1 water bill, that $1 is taxed. That power bill, it's taxed. Good googly moogly. That must be one gigantoid library there, Calgary. I hope I don't get none of that there shaving cream on my buttocks. Oh, I will, Calgary. I'll be sure to check it out when I get back home. While this here live stream is processing and uploading, I will go on my TV to this YouTube account and I will check it out live and streaming it on my TV. I won't be able to comment that way because it doesn't allow me to comment. Now I can view comments if there's been any posted, but I had to actually be streaming it through my phone to the TV to actually do any commenting, and I have to try to get this live stream processed and uploaded. Here lately, it's been taking from 2 hours on some of them to 14 to 16 hours on the others. And I've not changed any of them there settings on the phone or in the videos. So it just baffles me. Oh, cool. You did a live. Did you pick up a lot of subscribers off the live? See, I usually would do a video, just a recording to put over on my secondary YouTube channel, because I do not reach an audience with my secondary YouTube channel. I've got 1,084 subscribers on it, but I've not did any content creating for that channel in over 2 months, that I lost all my, I forget what they called it, lost all the extras, to where you can't live stream as much. It's like my channel wasn't verified no more. I'm having to build it back up slowly. Cool. That is cool, man. Hey, what you need to do, I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to go where they got them there military vehicles all parked, or keep an eye out for where they're fixing to break in one of them doors and live stream that, brother, because I'm telling you, that would be awesome. That there video of that old woman that had the shopping cart, if you had a did that live, boy, I'm telling you, if that had been live, I'm telling you, look, if that had been a live stream of that old woman with the shopping cart, them cops rushing up the way you cut that short at the perfect place, them come rushing up on that woman. Her already looked like she was laying down, just piling on her like they was at a donut shop. Looked like the EagleNick, they was at a donut shop and they was all piling on that last donut, if you know what I mean, Vern. I'm telling you, you get some of them dar live streams and they will go viral. On some of the shorts I've got 10,000 views. Now I had one that had 50,000 views over a 2-month period. Yeah, that was damn sorry on their part. I'm telling you, that pissed me off when I seen the way they treated that poor old woman. First he said, "We're gonna help you." I'm telling you, dude, if you had been live streaming it though, you would have got 40, 50,000, maybe 100,000 views while you was live streaming it. And then it would have picked up no telling how many more while it was processing. You could have took and cut that short off of the live stream and put it on there and make sure when you cut a short that in the video, in the editing, you put the related video, put it back to where it come off of. That way it'll lead more people to it. You'll get the video watch more. Yeah, I know it did. I seen it. It was a trip. That big old cop said, "We just want to help you." Now I play around with the hashtags on the shorts. You know, if you seen the video where I showed how to copy and paste, or if you already know how to copy and paste, I'll take and copy all the hashtags, then I'll delete them. I'll let them stay off the short for 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and then I go back into the description and I paste them all back in there at one time. I do that every hour or so. Then sometimes I'll leave them off for a few hours and not even have hashtags on them, and they seem to pick up more views. It helps to keep it in the algorithm longer. Yeah, I could tell she was a little lady too, man. That big old cop that was over there saying, "We just want to help you." Now, if he'd have been the one that piled on her first, she'd have looked like a grease spot on the sidewalk. I hear one of my crow buddies calling out there. Now, I checked out Google about how many hashtags is too many, and it had told me, I think, 60 something. It's got different answers, but I used just the hashtags that I've showed in that message or wherever it was, like trending, trend, shorts, short video, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, viral, go viral, subscribe. You know, that list there. Explorers US. Explorers are us. So glad to see you again. EagleNick Audits has been struggling to get by, but I'm still here. You know what I mean? Burn. Hey, Calgary, I'll tell you what, there's a whole lot of YouTube channels that I've seen that has videos that they should be getting tens of thousands of views on. And I thought, damn, man, how come they ain't getting no views on them there videos and them there shorts? And then when I looked in their description, it says no description available for this video. And then I look in some of them and they'll have a description telling about what's going on. But EagleNick Audits does not put a description in the description. That description and the title itself is where you want to put your hashtags. If you want to describe the video, be the first one to comment and put in what's going on. If they can't just garner what is happening by watching it. Now, when it is self-explanatory, you know, I just put something up there in the title. I do not put hashtags in the title. Now, sometimes when I want to link back to another channel to help that channel out, I'll put the link to their video, to their YouTube channel in the description. I mean, in the title. You know, you can also put a link to your main channel in the description. But you want to do that, it's better to put a link to your main channel to where it goes and shows your channel in the comments on your videos. Because if you put the link to your channel in a short, it does not be highlighted where it's a clickable link. But any video that you put the link to your channel in, it will be highlighted, it'll be blue, and they can click directly on the link and go right to your channel to subscribe. Well, Jack, you need to do that, brother. If you are a content creator, you really should. Live streaming is the way to go. It will help your channel grow. It'll help you pick up a bigger audience. Now, if you're like EagleNick Audits, you will get a lot of haters. I've got a lot of haters. I blocked a lot of different people. Not because they was offending EagleNick Audits, but they was saying stuff that was offensive to everybody. There are too many race baiters and race haters on YouTube. They hate somebody else because they think they have more money than them. They think that they're better looking than them. They think they talk funnier than them. Anybody Yeah, always in your videos, your shorts, or your live streams. I almost said live streams. In your live streams description, you want to put hashtags. Now, when you put the hashtag, as old people always called it, the pound sign. When you put in the pound sign, the hashtag, it will pop up hashtags that it recommends. But the best ones you will find are the ones I've got. I've got a video that shows it's all about adding hashtags. Make sure you check it out on my YouTube channel. It shows the list of the hashtags I use and how a hashtags work, like the hashtag viral. If somebody types in the hashtag viral in the search on YouTube, there is millions of videos, and it puts your video in that list, and it gives you a lot better chance of people seeing it. Okay, now on TikTok, the hashtag TikTok has over 1 billion, that's billion with a B, videos, and it makes it do a lot. That's why TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, YouTuber, viral, go viral, trending, video, shorts video. Welcome back, Calgary Community Watch. I know that thar feeling. Up there, when I'm up there around them picnic tables, where that main shed is, now they call it a pavilion, but old EagleNick Audits calls it a shed. I can move from one table to another and I lose that there internet connection. That is why I like to be right here. I'm closer to the connection and it stays connected better and it stays connected. I hear that. I don't do a lot on TikTok. I've got a bunch of them that I've got on my YouTube channel on there. I'll tell you this, TikTok did not help me get any subscribers, I'd say, on YouTube. Any of them there channels on TikTok or YouTube where they got them there gals acting like they're gonna show something, they always got a thing saying, check out my bio, go to my homepage. EagleNick Audits doesn't take bait. I don't go to them bar things. You know, it's just when you first go into TikTok, it always starts on some stupid video or some live stream or say, touch here to go live, to watch live. You know, I just thought of something. I think I might head on back to the house. I might head back to the Eagle's Nest, and I'm going to charge my phone up for a little bit, and I might shoot uptown. They should be having a music festival tonight up at the Janine Burr Park in downtown Dalton. I might could live stream some music. Y'all have a blessed evening. I will be back. If they are having a music festival up there, EagleNick Audits will be live streaming from downtown Dalton. You all have a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. I'm going to end this real quick and get on back up to the Eagle's Nest to get this phone ready to go up and see if they ain't doing that there live music festival. I forget what it's titled. Off the Rails, I think. It's the Off the Rails Music Festival. So if y'all are around in about an hour or so, I should be back live up there in downtown Dalton, live streaming some music. EagleNick. this. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.